how's it going tonight, guys? Got my blast furnace buzzing here, making some aluminum up and some titanium. Can never have enough titanium. And I got some work done. I got my gear made. As you can see here, I got 2 full tanks. I got to make the parachute, and I might make this thing. I haven't decided yet. And I haven't made the thermal stuff. I don't know if I really need it to go to Mars, but I might look into that as well. But I talked to Bloody, and he said he hadn't tried it, but he believes that the liquid oxygen and Gregtech oxygen is compatible. And to do that, you need this compressor. So I'm going to bring that over here. This is how I actually got my oxygen, which I can take this setup to the moon with me. Alright, so we're going to pull this off here, throw it in here, let that fill, and hopefully I made the right one and I don't need the decompressor, but I think this is the right one. And I'm going to stick this on here, let it fill up with some oxygen, and we'll take that down and stick it on there and see if it'll take it. Alright, there we go. Now I'm going to just try to stick it right on top first. And doesn't look like it's going in that way. Alright. So let's try a pipe. Now he said that the oxygen pipe would definitely not work, because that only does this oxygen here. And doesn't look like it's going to let you pipe it in here. Yeah, it's definitely not connecting. So don't think that's going to work. Let me look here, because he said that the oxygen that goes into see if I can find it here. Where is the, that's a filled, that's an empty canister. Okay. So he said that you could put the oxygen in this thing, but that looks like it's for fuel. Where is the oxygen one? Let's look up oxygen here. If I could spell. Alright, so there's a filled container of liquid oxygen. And he said that this was a forged fluid that should be compatible with Gregtech oxygen. So let's see, liquid oxygen with an empty canister. So it only shows getting liquid oxygen from that. I do have a empty canister here. So let's go try to put this in the canning machine. I do believe I have oxygen in there. Oh, no, I don't. But I can really quickly, because I got a whole bunch of it right here. and it should only take 32 of them to fill that back up because the system was completely full a little bit ago. So run them through, and then we put that in, and it is definitely not filling it. So I don't think it's compatible. I'm gonna have to show this video to Bloody and see if he can figure out either what I'm doing wrong or if something is incompatible here. But I have my oxygen gear. I have this here, which will make oxygen. The only thing it's going to need is leaves. So if I take a tree with me and some dirt, I should be able to grow a tree. And then I would need something to seal it in. But I'm not really worried about making oxygen up there as much as I am getting my first trip up there, because I haven't ever been up there. Where'd I put the stack of string? I swore I had a stack of string on me. Did I throw it in the table? Well, I got a little bit here. I swore I grabbed the whole stack. Alright, so I need 3 of these for the parachute. So there we go. There's my parachute. So I got that. And this isn't necessary. It's just so I can hear better. So let's look at this thermal stuff and see how that's made. Thermal padding. And it is made with wool and redstone. So I'm going to need about 27 pieces of this stuff. That's going to be a lot of wool and a little bit of redstone. So I probably ought to make it. Makes sense to me. So let's go grab some string. We'll make some wool. Make my thermal padding. And maybe, just maybe, next time we'll be able to take off to the moon. Also, I am hopefully, if everything goes right, going to have new internet on Tuesday, which should be better than what I have now. And I should be able to start live streaming again and it actually not lag like crazy like it did before. So if so, I'll probably start live streaming occasionally, and depending on how well that goes, might do it a little more often. Alright, so there's 8 of them. I'm gonna need a lot more string, because I think I need 27 if I remember how to make armor correctly. And this is only going to make 12. Oh, there's where I put the string. I knew I had some. Just put it in a different table. Alright, so let's throw this in here too. What the heck? Alright. So make a pair of pants, make a pair of boots, make a helmet, and go ahead and put this on here. And now I just got to get enough for the chest plate, which should be one more stack of string. Grab 2 just in case. And then there's one more thing I gotta make before we end this one. And I'm going to go check on the stuff. By the way, I made me a immersive engineering drill. I've got so much stuff coming in the the distillery over there that I had plenty, so I figured I might as well use it. And I got plenty of iron to make steel with. There we go, just what I needed. So I went ahead and made it, and it works really nice. It does a 3x3 area. Alright, so let's see how we look here. Oh, it's got green glowy stuff on it. Nice. Alright. And it goes right underneath my regular armor, so I can wear my regular armor. And let's see here. 6 things of steel. Toss that in there. That'll make some compressed steel. And is there any string over here? Because I forgot I will need a little bit more for this. Been slowly trying to get my wall of ore here processed. Figure I might as well now that I got the good setup over here. Which I think when I get done with this trip into space, I might just try to rebuild it a little bit again and see if I can do a little bit better. Alright, I need this again. I do believe I need 2 of them. We'll find out here in a second. Alright, so there's my 3 steel. And you can't go anywhere without a flag that nobody else has ever been, because, you know, you didn't conquer a place, you don't own a place unless you got a flag. And why is that not? Oh, I gotta make the flag pole. And really, I gotta have 2 sets of these. Didn't even notice that. You get 2 flag poles and you need 3. Well, that's just kind of crappy. Definitely did not notice that. By the way, I have just about completely used up my industrial TNT. What's in here right now is all I got left. Making this stuff, and I had a few stacks. So much anything else I'm gonna do after this, I will definitely need to make some more TNT. And I started making my components for the distillation tower the other day and realized that I am 1 Teflon from having enough, which really kind of stinks. because now I got to set all that back up again to make me one piece of Teflon. So there's my flag, and just hold it right up there. Looks like there's wind in my base. All these fans on, I guess. So can we plant this bad boy? Hey, yeah, you can. Plant it right in the base. Now, can I pick it back up? Maybe? Yes, okay. And I don't have a picture on it. I need to figure out something to put on there. No idea what I'm going to use, but I need to get something on there. Don't want to just go up there with a plain old flag. Also been running me some oil here. Got a whole bunch of it. Went down, got some oil sand, got a whole bunch more there, so I can process it to make that Teflon, so I can make some more plastic, and I need to make fuel for the rocket. So I'm going to get all that set up and get all that done. Hopefully have the fuel done. I'm probably going to make a couple backup tanks, a couple extra ones of these, and I actually want to grab this. If I put it here, will it connect to this pipe? Yes, it will. And it gets oxygen. So can I put this in here and it fill with oxygen? Because that should compress the oxygen down into liquid oxygen. But it certainly doesn't look like it's doing. No valid oxygen tank. Why not? It's an empty canister. So, no idea. I was hoping I'd be able to put some oxygen in an extra canister, because then I could just change out the oxygen for a tank. But apparently that is not the case. So I'll have to figure out why. But like I said, I'm going to try to get some fuel made, and next time we should be launching to outer space. And I'll have to take some blocks with me to build me a little base. I probably should make the let's see, there's these sealable things. There's an airlock somewhere. Sealable stone, transport, tin, fiber, kinesis pipes. Where is the airlock? Oh, that's maroon turf. We don't need to make that. Telemetry unit. Huh, I don't see it. So is there anything I can do with the moon stuff in this? It'd be nice if you could make like sift it to get some kind of stuff out of it. Okay, so you can the turf itself. Get helium-3, sand, aluminum, calcite, rutile, magnesium, and iron. Okay, well that's cool. So I definitely want to bring some turf back. And the dirt you can't do anything with. But the rock you can pulverize into turf. So anything but the dirt I want to bring back. Alright, so see if I can do it. Air bubble, air tank, airlock seal would be this thing, but I don't see a recipe for the actual. There's the controller for it. Airlock frame. So this is the airlock frame, and then this is the controller. That needs meteoric iron though. I can't do that until I actually get there. So I'm gonna have to go and see if I can find some meteoric iron first before I can even make an airlock. But I should be able to just break out a wall and let myself back in. So I just take a couple stacks of blocks with me, make me a little area, put me a tree, put my oxygen stuff, and then I should be able to survive on the moon. If I actually go to the moon first, I might make a space station first. Not quite sure. Like I said, I've never really played around with Galacticraft much, so I don't know too much about it other than what I've seen in some other people's videos. But I'll have to check that out when I get there. Why is this not? Oh, it needs more carbon. Alright, so I'm out of here. I will talk to you guys later. Get a bit more work done. Give me some carbon. Thank you. And I will see you next time. Have a good one.